Hey guys, Hursty's Garage here, and boy, I am excited today. I have a 7-inch touchscreen head unit that I want to show you today for Ford vehicles, and it is by Inexaccessories, and I'm going to show you the unboxing and the review of all the little features. So stay tuned to see this little bad boy. All right, guys, before I get to the actual unboxing, let's just look over the page, Amazon to be specific, where I got this little bad boy. And it is basically for the Ford F-150, 250, and 350. And it is an Android 10.1 Ford radio upgrade replacement for 2004 to 2014. It's a 7-inch head unit. Of course, it's IPS HD touchscreen, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, GPS, Wi-Fi, backup camera. It has the built-in steering wheel control capability, Bluetooth 5.0, and I got it for around 219 bones. But let's go see what she supports specifically. Okay. Here's kind of what the screen looks like. And obviously, like I said, I'm going to go over the features and stuff more. But here is the applicable, God, I can't even say that. There's the models that this falls under. If you have any questions, it's all right here. This is what this stereo will fit. So let's go with, like I said, all that you can read on the screen here with, like I said, a 10.0 or 10.1 Android operating system, all those goodies. Oh, it does have split screen mode. And this is a picture, like I said, get me my big mug out of there. This is a picture of the actual radio that you have in your Ford F-150. Or 250 or 350. It'll look pretty much similar if it's the stock one, and this is what it looks like afterwards. And like I said, it does have the Android CarPlay Android CarPlay or iPhone CarPlay, which is awesome. And I can't live without that. So that's what the biggest reason why I got this. It does have GPS navigation. Here's the package list of what you get. Power cables, and I hope so. The RCA input and output, radio antenna, USB cable, backup camera. Yay! The CAN bus and GPS antenna and the manual. And here's just a couple of facts that you might want to know. Do I need to purchase any other parts to install this car stereo? No, it includes everything that you need for a standard installation, which sometimes the standard installation means maybe on yours it doesn't fit. It has some gaps or something. For some reason, I've had this happen in other cars. This one I'm not sure about, but sometimes it has a little gap, so you might need to get a dash kit. I don't think so on this one. That'll be for another video if I do need it, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Let's see. But if your car is equipped with the original JBL amplifier, which mine is not, then you will need to purchase an optional harness with CAN bus. So that is one thing, keep in mind. But like I said, mine doesn't have that JBL amplifier, so I don't have to worry about that. Everything came with it. So let's go to the unboxing of this guy, since I gave you all the details, and then we'll go hit some buttons and see what this thing looks like. All right, and here we are at the unboxing. And let me just tell you guys, these guys send their stuff super fast. I've bought stereos before from them, and this one came in about 3 days, which is super fast in this
state that we're in with the people delivering crap. But my last stereo, it was 2 days. So, I mean, just they are on top of things. So thank you, Inexaccessories, because yeah, they are awesome on their time of turnover on getting these things out and sending them to you and getting your product to you. Because I know when you want stuff, you want it now. But when they send it to you, they send it to you in a great little packaging box here. And it's got some of this little packing air stuff, so it's not it's sent very good. It's not bouncing around, and your stuff is nice and safe. And this is what you get: nice little box in a box. Like I said, nothing's bouncing around. You can hear it's everything is nice and tight. So I know that everything should be good to go. So let's open this up and pull stuff out. All right, the first thing that we get is you got a nice little camera and the accessories to install it with, because that is always a good thing. Here's the camera, and I'll give it a nice little shot there. And these things are awesome. Like I said, they're 178, I believe, degree field of view cameras. And yeah, they're just simple, but a nice design, and they actually work like they should. So you do get that, and then you get the wires to be able to install this guy in your vehicle, whatever Ford that you have. And then another piece, and I believe this goes to the your backup wires in the back. So you get that, and then of course a little bit of hardware to install it with. And then you get your canvas and the stereo wiring harness is in there. So let's open that guy up and show you what that looks like. There's the canvas right there. And then all that you need to install that guy in there. And I believe this is for the actual to make the harness up with the factory harness in there. So there you go for the radio. Then you get a mess of wiring for your RCA inputs and stuff like that. So you can add like an external DVD or something like that and be pimping in your ride. So it has plenty of options to do that. And we'll set that aside. And then you get your GPS unit, so you can receive the signals from the satellites and plug that back into your the stereo. And that way you can have navigation in your ride, which is always awesome. And then, of course, your USB ports that you can plug in for your wired Android Auto or iPhone CarPlay. And then, of course, that goes right into the back of the stereo, these little parts right there. So you get two of them, which is nice. And you can charge your phone this way too. And it is fast charging on that Android Auto, I know. Like I said, the iPhone, don't know because I don't have an iPhone. But the Android, yeah, fast charging, awesome. And then this is a little adapter for your antenna, right, yeah. So you got everything that you need. And then you have an external mic, which is awesome, so people can hear you when you're going down the road at 70 miles an hour. If I can open this up. It does have an internal mic, but there, like I said, it comes with an external mic also, so that is a definite plus. And you can clip this anywhere you want and gives you a long enough cord. So it does have that option. You don't need to use it, because like I said, there is an internal mic, but this is always a good thing to have. So we'll stick that right over there. And then we'll get to the main meat and potatoes, which is your stereo unit itself. Oops. and I forgot this little guy right here came out, and this is for your backup camera. So you also get that. And then let's see, here is what the head unit actually looks like. Right there. And it's got a little protective film on the top here. Oh, this way. And hopefully I can get you without it being too glary. And that's what it looks like from the front there. But we're going to plug it in and show you what the actual screen looks like. So let's take this film off here. Nice and pretty. And then show you the back here. And this is where all the meat and potatoes go, which all the plugins, antenna, your USB ports, your little factory harness there, or not factory harness, but the radio harness that goes in there. And oh, actually, I'm sorry, it goes in right there. Not sure exactly this and that one is. And that's about it. Okay, the GPS, it goes in right there. So that's what she looks like. Very skinny, gorgeous. The dimensions are actually on the website itself on Amazon. That link, like I said, it's the link down below, and I will tell you the exact specifications of the height and width and all that. So there she goes. That's what she looks like. And then of course you get the instruction manual, and these manuals are actually really cool because they have a bunch of information, like the installation, what wires go where, so you're not left in the dark, as you can tell. Even from the backup camera, what wires go to that to install that. Let's see what else. Oh, where they go in the back, what wires go to where. I mean, just like I said, there's the schematic of the diagram of the reversing camera wiring. I mean, just it is actually a very helpful how to install the actual radio and the brackets that you get with this thing, and how to install those in your car. I mean, just it's not actually one of those cheesy little instruction manuals that don't cover anything. So very cool. You get that, and then of course you get a little instruction manual on how to use your CarPlay and Android Auto connection. And that is it for the box. So let's go ahead and turn this little bad boy on, and you can see the actual screen, and we'll start pressing some buttons to see, go over what some of the features are on this. Guys, this is what you get when you first turn her on. This is going to be your home page. And let's go navigate here real fast. And bear in mind, I have this plugged in to a wall outlet. It's not in my car or truck. So some of these features aren't going to work properly. So like I said, just keep that in mind, because like the GPS and all that, I don't have it hooked up to the module. So obviously things aren't going to display like it will in your car, but you'll get the gist of things here. So the side, you have your side menu shortcuts here, and this does not go away. These are the like your turn on, the power button here. The internal mic is on the top right here. Then you have your home button that you press, and it'll take you home. Then you have your, obviously your volume up and down, and then your back button, and then the USB port right in the front here. And then as far as on your home screen, you have a home button right there that takes you right back to the home screen. Then you have your notifications right here on what's going on, and all you have to do is hit that or push down, and then you have a smaller subscreen on what your Wi-Fi connection that you have. Of course, you can turn on Bluetooth on and off, your screen on and off, and that's obviously a good feature. You hit that and it'll turn it black. That way, you know, when you're driving, you don't have the glare and all that. Then you turn it back on and you're good to go. You have a car amplifier, makes it so this option actually I think makes it louder, and then if you hit it off, it'll make it to where it turns off the bass and all that stuff. Then you have a screenshot button here, which is nice. Then car settings, so you can go to the settings from here or down here, which I'll show you later, which is also pretty cool. And then cleanup, and this is just like a tablet. This will take off all your unused like temporary files and all that junk. So you have that right here in your little shortcut menu. Then your video out. So if you had put in a DVD player or something like that, an external one, this is where you'd access it, as right here. And then optical, I believe this is for your camera when you or an external, whatever you plug in. This is where you would do a shortcut to access that. And then some of your notifications are down here, and this one says like local music. 9 minutes ago I accessed that, and then the sound effects. So let's get off of there, and all you have to do is scroll up, and then on your top bar here it shows you where if the Bluetooth is accessed, and then if you have of course how many bars you have on your hotspot there, the time, and then you got a little arrow here, and when you click that, that'll get rid of this whole little top bar right there, and then just click it back on, I guess, pull it back down. And then of course, just like any laptop or anything, it's got the two little squares here. You hit that and it goes to the last stuff that you were looking at. So let's go back to home, and like I said, I can either hit home here or right there. So let's hit home right there, and then you've got the back button up here if you don't want to hit the back button right there. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. What you're looking at here, you've got your clock, and I haven't changed the time or anything like that, but that's a pretty cool little feature right there. And you got a nice little car there. I'm not sure if that moves when you move, but still, that's pretty cool. And this is where your local music that you have downloaded, which I don't have any, this is where you can access it right there. And let's hit the side or nothing. Yeah, I don't have anything on there. And if I hit that, it isn't going to do anything. But that's where you would, this is a real quick access part, and that's where you would access it right there. As well as you can do it on the apps or the music right here. So, and then you have your little quick access bars down here too. And of course, navigation, I believe that's going to, when we click that, that's going to take you to what is pre-downloaded is the application is called Here, and this is what that looks like. We're looking at little Chicago there, and you can zoom in. You don't have to use this application. You can download whatever you want. The Google Maps if you want. It does have I'll show you where that's at, or some other app that you want, GPS app. But it does come installed with their Here, Here app, and this is what it looks like. You can just zoom in and out here. And like I said, I don't have this hooked up to any unit or anything, so it's not going to work exactly like it should, so I can't show you all the features of that, but you just zoom in, or you can pick a little spot here. But anyway, that's what the default is. So let's go back. I don't want to do that. Okay, and then and I'm sure you can change that default in the settings to go to like Google Maps or whatever, but right now I'm not going to do that. And then you got a little shortcut to radio, and you hit the radio, and that's what your screen's going to look like. And it has AM and FM, and a nice, you can go home if you want, equalizer, and let's hit the equalizer and see where. So you do have an equalizer. You get heavy metal. You can change it to the rock, pop, jazz, all that good stuff. Do your subwoofer. What's this guy here? Go to default, and then this will change your speakers, whether you want them in the back, front, all that good stuff. So so you do have that option, and that's pretty cool because I like to jam out on mine, and sometimes it's when they have it in here, they put it on something weird, and I like to myself be able to hear things clearly. So I usually put it on this one. I think I had it on rock, and it worked out really good. So let's go back to that. Of course, you can do your skip to a channel that's on there at your search, or you can do it manually. Stop by, let's stop that. How do I stop it? Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so that's your manual searches, and then of course you want to put it on wherever you are. I'm going to be America 1, so it picks up my local and distant stations in America, and then this is your local or long distance station selection. So I guess you can tune that in to pick up your local or the long distance stations. And then your search, so you can do just a generalized search right there and stop it right there. Or you can pick your spot right up here on the top, just like doing that. So if you don't want to mess with these, or you can do it manually like this, one little station at a time. So that's pretty cool. Then I guess that's to go back. Yeah, that's the back button. And then you have this little stereo or mono. And of course, you want it on stereo so you get the best sound of it. TA, oh, that does another little search. Click that on. AF, I'm not sure exactly what that is. Or PTY. Oh, okay, that goes to, oh, you can pick whether you want news stations, and it'll go automatically to those ones, or it'll go to affairs or info or sport or education. So that's pretty cool. We'll click on that because we're not going to go anywhere, and that's how you were able to do it before. Hit that stop button. TA, I'm not sure what that one is, or TP. Anyway, those, if you get confused on what these ones are, that's in that manual. So all these, you'll be able to fine tune your stuff a little better. But like I said, I'm just doing a little general search here, and I can't show you any sound or anything because I don't have this hooked up to the actual car. But let's go back here, and here's your quick search to Bluetooth. You hit that one, and then this is how you, of course, pair your devices, and it'll show you all the usable devices that you have on here. And then you can hit this button, and that will, when you have a phone paired, it will allow you to look at the actual keyboard and, you know, punch in a number from here and dial it from here. And this will be your users are right here, the phone, whatever phone you have, like your contacts and stuff. And then that button will be the one that you use to dial or hang up. And then you've got your, I guess, your local music right here that you can Bluetooth from here to access that. And then of course this is this page right here. That's how you get to the Bluetooth connection one. And then your settings to set up which device it is, and if it needs a pen or any of that other good stuff. So that's all, and this is all pretty much standard on any radio like this. And then let's skip apps for right this second and go to music. This is where your local music, and of course I don't have any media files on board right now, but this is where you could access it once you download the music from wherever you have, like you have a from your phone or an external media device or something. You download it to here, and this is where it would be. So I guess this shows you. Of course, it's not going to let me access any of this because I don't have any music on there. But this looks like that's your equalizer button. This would be to scroll through to find a selection, and I'm sure that's to start the selection. And then this might be a repeat, I believe, and this is a category on what I'm sure this button is when to show you what you've actually downloaded on there. And then I guess maybe this is one of your favorites, and then this is another file manager to show you exactly what you have downloaded on there, what phone or user or file profile you're using. And I'm not sure exactly what that one is, because like I said, I'm not able to access any of this stuff because I don't have any of this hooked up. And then of course this is your volume up and down. So that's for your local music. And then you can just hit a back button right there. And then your settings, instead of accessing it through here, which going like that, you can access it. Let's see, where did I have that on? Oh yeah, car settings. It's going to be the same thing as this. So we'll hit the settings button right there. And device port. Oh, that's nice. It'll show you, instead of using the actual offline manual, I guess you can use this online manual and check out to see what each little port on the back of your system here, when you hook it up, what the individual ports are for, which that's actually kind of cool. Then you hit back, and then you can, this is for the actual stereo harness connector, connecting the 16-pin connector itself, and it shows you what each one is supposedly for. So that's kind of a little technical thing that is pretty cool. Then it gives you your system info, and then you can upgrade, MCU upgrade, Android upgrade. So you can do some upgrades on this, which is always a good thing. And then factory settings, I believe it's probably 000 to get into the factory settings to change those. But for most people, I'm sure, aren't going to have to worry about that. So, but you can do it through that setting right there. Then the car settings, I'm not going to set this right this second, but let's see. Yeah, because it says set into car and it's not in the car right now. But this is, I'm sure, where you are going to be able to access like your steering wheel control settings and stuff. Is that where it's at? No. I'm not sure exactly what this one is, but this one, like I said, operate the main unit with the original car panel keys and panel knobs, display air conditioner, air conditioning information, radar information. So that's, I guess that's what it does. Like I said, I don't have it in my car, so it's not doing anything right now. But let's move on to the Android settings. And this is if I had my Android plugged into here. Let's see, go to settings. Oh, no, that's just a generalized settings thing, and I don't need to go to there. And then volume settings, because like I said, the Android settings, I don't have the, let's see, device, display, beep, application, storage device, and USB memory. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's just to get to this section here to look at your display, your sound, storage, security, location, users and contents, and accessibility. So that's just another side shortcut instead of going to here in the car settings. And then volume settings, of course, you got your media. You can silence all sounds, turn on the default volume, call sound. So when an incoming call comes in, so you can hear them better, turning that up. Mixing ratio, default media volume, all that good stuff. So that's nice to have. Then your brightness, the backlight off. You can turn it off or turn it on down like that. And then the backlight on. And then go to your navigation. And like I said, you can check which one you want to have as your default. And you can hit whether you want it to start automatically and not go to the home page necessarily. you can do that from here, and I'm just going to keep it on Here We Go, but it gives you an option for Google Maps, and then GPS detection, and this gets all real technical. And of course, this is not working right now because I don't have the module hooked up into this because it's not in this stereo or in the car. And then this is where you would access your steering wheel learn connections. So when you get in there, you would hit your steering wheel, like the up and down volume, and it says please press and hold a steering wheel button, and then you press that, and then it would learn what the corresponding button is on your steering wheel. So that's pretty cool. So you got it all right here, and of course it failed because, like I said, it's not in my car. Then logo settings, you can change your logos. Let's see, what kind of logos do they have here? Internal. Oh, cool. So on startup, you can put in, I don't have a Honda or anything. Let's see if we got the old Ford signal in there. Or what else we have in here. Yeah, it's got everything that you could want. Now, there we are. Yay, we got the 4-cylinder, so you can have that and set that up so you don't look like a tool when you first start up, and it comes on as like say Fiat, and you're like, what the heck. So yeah, you can be cool and show your friends that you have your Ford logo on there. And then the animation, let's see, what's default animation? Whether you need to set a default animation, no, I don't know. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, well, I don't know why I don't know what the animation is for. Default animation settings. Huh. Okay, well then I guess you can have pick from pictures. No, not sure what that one actually is, but is there anything more? So I guess you can select an animation to be running in the background, and there is no default right now. It's not letting me do it, but that's where you would do that, is in your logo settings. And then the other settings, you have a float bar, you can turn that on and off, handbrake, turn that on and off, screen settings, force mode, and then the reverse settings, so not to mute the stereo when it's running in when you put it in reverse and the camera's on, you can click that and it won't mute your stereo. So that's it for the settings. So you got all that good stuff there. So let's go back, and then let's finally get into the apps bar here. And this is the quick little setting there to get to these. And you have your number one, your music. And let's click on that, and that goes back to, like I said, what I thought it was, your local music setting there. And then you've got your Play Store, so you can download your apps that you want. Like mine, my kids, the first thing that they want to do is put on zombies versus plants or some crap like that. I don't know, it's weird, but that's how you would access. So you'd hit that, and of course Google Play, I could sign in and get it, but I'm not going to do that right now because that's not part of this video. So that's where you'd access that. And then you have Maps, your Google Maps. So you'd hit that, and I am connected to the internet, so it's going to show me the Google Maps. So that's where you would access that, or if you put it in your navigation and it is the default, then this is where it would go automatically. So you have that right there, or YouTube, and this is where you'd watch Hursty's Garage right here. Yay! And we pull that up, and there's a problem with the server. Yeah, because I must, I'm kind of far, where I'm doing this is out in my garage, and I'm kind of far away from the the server, so or my connection, so that's probably why it's not letting me get on there. Dang it, I was going to try to show you how fast this thing is, because this thing is really fast. Yeah, it's not letting me go do it. So but like I said, it is lightning fast. All right, go back here. Come on. Okay, so then we got here, here we go, and this is if you didn't want your default to be Google Maps, this is where you'd access it on here. So you'd hit that, and like I said, it showed you exactly what I showed you the first time, because it is still the default on this, and that's where it is at. Then you've got your aux, and this is where you can access the whatever you have plugged in, like I said, and it just gives you a real fast way to access like your whatever you have plugged in. And then your Bluetooth right here, that's instead of going it to the other spot of your menu, you got it right there. Then I got a nice little calculator, real fast, and that way you can add up all your savings from what you save by watching this video and getting this cool little radio. And then you got a nice built-in app or a calendar, so you got that right off the bat. That's pretty cool. So you can put in all your important stuff right there. And then you've got a car set, which let's hit that button, and this syncs. It's a real fast, I guess, way to sync all your radio and like all your preset stations and stuff like that. Of course, it's not going to work right now because I don't have it in. See there, eject. This is for your stuff that your local music in there, and then another spot for your equalizer. And what's this one? Oh, this one's for the settings, seat massage, disc indicator light. There's no discs. Traction control, turn signals. Oh, so this lets you know. I guess you can download a whole bunch of the statuses of what your what's going on in your vehicle through that. And if you have any questions on this, this will be in the manual itself. So basically, this is kind of like your other spot there to access your Bluetooth and all that. This is kind of the same menu. It just obviously goes into way more detail on what you can. Oops, I know what you can access as far as what you can control and what you can plug in here. It's like environmental light settings. Let's hit that. You can on, off, or open. Your instrument direction key switch, your rainfall sensor, buzzer alarm. Let's see, what do we got there? Let's click on that one. Buzzer alarm. Yeah, you can turn all these on and off, and I guess check these through this and monitor these. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's got a whole bunch of stuff that you can plug in there. And so that was going to be the one on that, on this app right here, CarSet. So let's move on to, okay, you got car settings. And like I said, that's the same as all the other ones that I'd showed you. We'll just click on it again, but it brings you back to that menu. Then you got, of course, Chrome. So this is how you're going to access, the internet to check on things. And right now I got a Google Maps, and let's just show you how fast this thing's going to go. Of course, this is not going to be a true test because, like I said, I'm pretty far away from my signal, but let's go with I don't know, is it gonna, let's try YouTube again, see if that goes. Okay, and it is bringing it up, and bam, there we go. And so let's click on one of these generalized, let's put in Hursty's Garage, and I'll show you how fast, like I said, Hursty's, show you how fast this is going to go. But this is not a true test because it's yours is obviously going, may be faster than mine. Oh gosh, okay, I don't even know how to spell my name on this. Hursty's Garage. Okay, input that. There we are. And then let's just go to a random video. Here we go. Let's see how fast it goes. And of course, you're not going to hear anything. There's my little ugly mug right there, and you're not going to hear anything because I don't have any speakers in here. So, but that's how fast it goes. And that's being pretty far away from a signal. So not too shabby. So that's where you'd access that. Let's get out of here. And then download. This is where all your downloads are going to be. Don't have anything in there, but that's where they would be at. Your file manager, this is all the files that you have all in here. Your internal shared storage. So right now I have nothing on here, and I have total space is 26.35 gigs, but the available space, so what you get from the factory is actually going to be about 25.58 gigabytes. So take that for whatever that's worth. That's what you're actually going to get. Let's hit back, gallery. Oh, and it's got a little preloaded down, the downloaded picture. And yeah, pretty dumb. Oh yeah, people sleeping. Woohoo! That's awesome. So that's and that's what this screen's going to look like. And that's what you, if you want that playing in the background, you can play that. But that's where all your stuff that you'd be downloaded is in that little gallery spot there. And then another spot for navigation. And of course, that's going to be on this one, the Here app, and then radio. Takes you right to radio. So we got a lot of redundant little apps here. Sound effects, that's going to be your equalizer. Sound recorder. Oh, you can record yourself talking in this thing. And you do it right there. And then theme, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay. So you can actually change your home screen by doing it this way. Let's try that one. See what that looks like. Oh, sweet. So is that going to be my home screen? That is going to be my home screen. Wow. So you can change your little home screen there. Woohoo! Well, that is pretty cool. I actually like, I think this one better. Let's see, how do I get there? Apps, and then scroll over, and theme. Let's check out this one. Oh, is this gonna, oh, and this will show you your speed right there. This one actually is pretty cool. I like that. I like that, this little home screen. What do you got on there? Oh, and it shows you radio, car settings, and video. So you can change up which one you want to have, I guess, preloaded down on there. But I don't see that on this one. Where's the, oh yeah, that's where the, yeah, I like this one better. Because this is the one we've got now. Let's go with, let's see, I think that's the one we got now. Yeah, that's the one we got now. And then we'll just go one more time. Let's go with what looks like with this one. Pretty cool. This is one I have in my other car. So this is, yeah, you can change change that up. Pretty cool. So let's go back to the one we had before, so I can keep on going with the same platform here. Now we go to the video app right there, and if you download videos, this is where you would access them, is right there. And does it have, let's see if it has something preloaded on there. Yeah, that's that thing in gallery that we saw before. So this is where you'd have your video list at. So let's click back there. Yeah, oops. It is very sensitive too. So keep that in mind. And then, oh, you have a preset for YouTube. Again, is it gonna let me access it this time? Yeah, no, gosh, it just sucks that I'm so far away from the thing here. And Z-Link, what is that? Let's click on that and see what we got. Oh, this is how you get your Android CarPlay or Android Auto. And of course you have to check for updates and all that. So this is how you would access all that. And it's waiting for me to plug in to this, which I don't have anything plugged in there, but this is how you're going to access your Android Auto or your iPhone CarPlay. So this is going to be an important one. Z-Link. That's where you're going to be doing all the good stuff there. And that is pretty much it, guys. So I've smashed a few buttons for you here to show you some of the features and stuff. And like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave some comments below and let me know what you're thinking, if you have any problems or anything. And you can always get a hold of Inexaccessories on their website, and it's through Amazon, and I will give a link to that too. Yeah, this thing it's a really neat radio. I think it's going to work out really good for you. I do recommend it. And like I said, thanks for watching, guys. Love you. And please, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and go ahead and share this to all your friends and family, because I believe they should get one of these too. This thing is cool. So, love you, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace! And guys, just as a quick troubleshoot pro tip, make sure if you're the ones that for some reason your model and year, and I think there's only one, maybe two on the list, that for some reason the red wire on this harness, the inner piece here, doesn't match up with the factory spot on just the red wire, which is the ACC. All you have to do is, like what I did here, is strip that out and then run a little feeder wire into here and into here, and then this is the, like I said, this is the stereo wiring harness, and run this to the red ACC wire on your factory wire harness. Because for some reason, like I said, these, I think there's only 1 or 2 years maybe that the pins don't match up, so the red will not, the radio won't turn on. So if you have that problem, it's probably this, where you're going to have to, like I said, snip that red wire and then run that jumper over to the red wire on your factory harness inside your vehicle. And that is it.